Okay, the following is a fictional role play. All names, places, and something. I lost my paper. Have been fabricated. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Brittany Garner,
Okay, and your date of birth?
1/5/2000.
Okay, Garner. All right. And what are you in here for today?
Well, my dad thinks that I need some additional services.
Okay. What's been going on? What have you been dealing with?
Well, my boyfriend and I broke up a couple weeks ago, and I've just been really sad about it and not been, I guess he doesn't think I'm handling it very well.
Okay. What have you been doing to cope with it?
I have been hanging out with some people that I probably shouldn't be. I've been drinking more, and I know I'm, not supposed to do that. And so my dad isn't really too happy about that.
Okay. So do you want to be here, or are you just here because of your dad?
Just here because of my dad.
Okay. Have you had a problem with drinking in the past, or is this the first
Um,
time?
just occasional on the weekends.
Okay. How old were you when you started drinking?
About 13.
Okay. How old are you? Okay. And have you been feeling depressed, or how have you been feeling emotionally?
Yes, I've been depressed.
Is this the first time that you've dealt with those symptoms?
No, not really. It just seems worse now.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so you said you've been having a recent problem with drinking. How often in the last 30 days do you think, how many days out of the last 30 have you drank?
Um, I'd say probably 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay. Anything else besides alcohol?
Just smoking, but that's really not a big deal.
Smoking cigarettes?
Mm-hmm.
And when did you say that you and your boyfriend broke up? How long ago?
It's been about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Are you currently taking any medication?
I take Zoloft.
Okay. All right. Have you ever had any allergic reactions to any medicine?
No.
All right. Who do you live with at home?
My mom and dad.
Okay. And how has your relationship been with your parents?
It's been okay. Not the best.
Okay.
I try to just stay in my room.
Stay in your room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you're safe at home?
Mm-hmm.
You just stay in your room to kind of avoid your parents, avoid
Yes.
talking to them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
I have an older brother, but he doesn't live at home anymore.
What's your relationship like with him?
We don't really talk much. He doesn't live around here anymore.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever had any legal issues? Anything with the police or court?
My dad called the juvenile office. It's been about a year ago, but they didn't really do anything.
What was that for?
Because of the drinking on the weekends.
Okay. So you didn't get in trouble legally for that?
No. They just kind of kept an eye on me and then closed the case. And so once they closed the case, I just went back to normal.
Okay. Okay. And how are you doing in school right now?
I have C's and D's.
Okay. Is that just recently that your grades have gone down, or have you been struggling? No. Okay.
I'm just trying to pass and just be done with school.
Okay. Do you have plans for after school?
No.
Okay. Do you go to school or do you skip class? Are you there?
I go most of the time, but sometimes I do skip.
Okay. Are the friends that you've been hanging out with at school, at your school?
No, they're older, and most of them have quit school.
Okay. Do you have any friends at school?
No, not really. There's a couple people I talk to, but I wouldn't really say they're friends.
Okay. Have you worked with has your dad had you go to any other social workers, or have you worked with any others in the community?
He tried to get me to participate in a drug and alcohol program, but I basically just said what they wanted to hear.
Okay. So do you feel like your drinking is a problem that you need to get help with, or is that kind of your dad feeling like that?
It's more my dad.
Okay. So you said that all of your friends that you hang out with are not at your school, they've quit or they've graduated, and not really anybody your age that you spend time with.
That's right.
What's your relationship like with your mom? You've kind of talked about your dad and your brother.
My mom works a lot, so she's not really home a whole lot. She is a nurse and works long hours. So she really leaves my dad up to taking care of this.
Okay. Okay. So it doesn't really seem like you have really anybody to spend time with besides the older kids that you've been hanging out with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Has it always been that way? I mean, have you had friends at school before, and this is kind of a new thing? Yeah. Okay.
I've always been more friends with the older kids, though.
Okay. And was your boyfriend part of that older crowd?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, friends. All right. So it seems like that really the main thing that your dad brought you to address was the drinking and kind of the depression. Do you know of any healthy ways to kind of cope with what you've been dealing with, or are you okay with talking to people? I mean, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of support in the area. Do you, I don't know. I mean, sounds like we kind of need to come up with healthy ways for you to cope with what you've been dealing with. Kind of agree with that.
I mean, I'm okay with talking to people, but I don't see a problem in how I've been handling it either.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you want to share with me? I want to make sure I have as much information to kind of help you in the best way. Is there anything that we haven't discussed that you want to bring up or for this?
No, not right now.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you think I can stop this for a second and restart it?
I don't know.
I'm afraid. Okay, well, I'll just keep it on. So before we switch. With the diagnosis, are we really supposed to do that?
I don't know.
I feel weird doing that. I don't know. Like,
I know.
what? Okay, I guess it's just role play. So I guess all the stuff that the assignments and stuff, we just come back and do a treatment plan and everything.
Yes.
So I guess that's all. This is all really I needed to do.
You have the statement at the end.
Right. Which is what I keep forgetting. Okay. Okay. The proceeding was a fictional role play. All names, places, and events were fabricated. Okay. All right. Do you want to go?
It's still recording.
Uh-oh.